Peace, y'all. I just saw 11:11. It is new moon in Scorpio, eclipse, right? A lot of transformation, a lot of things shifting, a lot of death, a lot of renewal. Some of us are getting bad news at this time, and some of us are getting, just news about this change. You could be feeling like it's an ending going on right now, astrologically speaking, right? And that is just another sign that we're moving into a cycle where we can start anew. So a lot of 10 going on, right? Completion. So this reading is all about your power as a woman. And if you're a man, then you can take this reading as the power in your feminine essence, vibe, because we all have male and female energy within us, right? And just because your sex, genitalia, biology isn't necessarily male or female, whichever one, that doesn't mean that your energy doesn't show up in that way, right? So you could definitely be a straight woman and have more of a male energy towards you. You could be a straight man and operate in a very powerful way out of your female energy, okay? So let's stay mature about that, right? And look at these things from a different perspective. Feel, meditate, see what card resonates with your heart, and we will go from there, right? So if you chose pile 1, Oya, doesn't she remind you of Storm from X-Men? Let's see. How are you a powerful woman? Or what is so powerful about your feminine essence, your feminine energy, etc.? Let's put her here. What's so powerful about pile 1's essence, feminine essence? Ooh. Nine of Swords in reverse. I automatically feel like you all know when to talk. You could be around people that gossip or, have petty conversations, but you have an understanding of how to hold your tongue in those situations. It's very poised, it's very clean. What is so powerful about number 1's feminine essence? I'm feeling called to just pull. Oh my God, wish fulfillment. Okay, some of you all might know how to dance, might know how to whine, a little gooya, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely know how to pull in male energy. You could be wish fulfillment for a lot of people. You could be wish fulfillment for yourself. You have that self-love going on. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So not only do you have this poised position happening here, but we also have someone that's magnetic and vibrant. They understand their waters, their emotions. Feeling called to pull again. And you're a manifester with the Magician card here. You can take the elements of fire, water, earth, air, and create lightning, okay? Your vulnerability is also what makes you very, very powerful. You know how to be vulnerable and how to use that for your power, for your manifesting abilities. And maybe that's why you're also careful with how you speak or when you speak or who you speak to or what you say in certain situations, because you understand how powerful words can be when it comes to manifesting and the vibrations that words have when it comes to manifesting. This is what makes you very, very powerful. It can also be very alluring to the opposite energy, the opposite sex. It makes pile one. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. You're the type, it seems that you will create legacy. This is more than just being good with money. This is someone, you could have family, you could have children, right? Martin Luther King is at the, you know, in the background of this card, but I think Bob Marley, look at how Bob Marley's, like, not just his sons, his wife, right? When it comes to music, the legend that he's left, Skip Marley, it just keeps going down in the generations, right? That's the type of energy with this. You're leaving a legacy, not just for your children, but for your children's children. Not just for you, but for your spouse as well. It's a type of richness, a type of wealth beyond the pinnacle, right? It gives value, it nourishes, it feeds, and you have an understanding of that. Really beautiful feminine energy here. You are very, very powerful. We have cups here. We have major arcana here. We have pentacles here, right? And we have swords. What are we missing? We're just missing that fire energy. Let's get one last card. I've also heard with the spirits here, they're like looking after you, watching you, protecting you, and you listen to them as well. Your ancestors. Some of you might have broken generational curses. Some of you all might honor your ancestors through an ancestor altar. If you don't, you might want to think of doing that. This will bring even more wealth, even more wisdom and riches your way. And I don't mean like just riches financially. Like, these are the type of riches that make you become a better person, like a better manifester, understanding more about yourself. Wow, Empress card. Yes, you are the mother. And look, 10 of swords on the bottom of the deck. The completion that I was talking about earlier in the video. Beautiful, oh my gosh. You are all of the queens. Look at the Empress and the Magician. You have this energy of elegance. You have this energy of nurturing. There is, again, a wisdom with you with the owl here. Your vulnerability is again showing with, of course, both of them are nude here, right? And the red symbolizing stability. We have the red on the male and the red here. You'll probably even attract a stable mate. But fun here with the sunflower, kind of symbolizing here as well. Water is flowing, showing again that the emotions are in a beautiful place, especially with the water here as well. Let's see what other signs. I see clear skies, and basically all of these. This is upside down, but if we turn it around, we see that the sun is, you know, the sky is basically still clear. It's setting, rising. Looks like it's setting on. But again, clear. I don't see any storms. There's a clarity about who you are and what you bring to the table. There's an understanding of value here, which is so interesting because you have Oya, which is storms. So let's end the reading on your card here with Oya. And this, if you're watching this during the lunar eclipse, or even if you're not, right, it could still, what does that mean? Resonate? Okay, so number 13. Lucky number 13. 3 and the 1 makes a 4. 4 making me think of home. All right. 13. Let's see, I went to 4 and that's Tituba. Oya, goddess of storms, Yoruba, Nigeria, the temple of warriors, element of water. Look at this water that I've been talking about here. I love that. Wielding her powerful sword of truth. I was talking about not necessarily truth here, but a sense of clarity. And you do have to be in truth. Your throat chakra does have to be clear for you to get a sense of clarity within yourself, right? Oya is the Yoruba goddess of storms, wind, and lightning. Storms bring shift, rapid and uncontrollable change, and at times chaos. The winds of change are in motion. Into every life a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes changes move slowly. At other times, change is swift. You know what? And I just got a message here. Just because a storm might be in your life doesn't change the clarity that you have. You might not be able to see it right now, but it's still there. Your value's still there. Your power is still there. That's for someone. The embodiment of this card. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it to make shift happen. To make shift happen. I like that. Focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator, this is a hard truth, y'all, is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings. Honor your journey. Tell yourself the truth and practice self-compassion. I make shift happen. Yeah, I am feeling that some of you all might be feeling a little stuck, and then this isn't for everybody because this reading is really about how powerful you are. This is just a message that's coming up in my heart, in my spirit, right, that I'm hearing. And some of you all might be feeling a little stuck, a little shaken maybe by a storm, maybe even a tower moment going on here. This does not change your foundation, which we're seeing here with the red, and the clarity of who you are. Just because something on the outside is happening doesn't mean that your inner clouds have to be cloudy as well, if that makes sense, right? So you might need to get back to your value, get back to what you have to offer, and know that you're very powerful. You're more than worth it. You not only have something to give yourself, right, and to give other people, but to give to your legacy. And it's going to be something that children's children will be able to eat from. It's kind of like pulling something out of the hat that keeps going. No, that's not the right. It's giving. I don't know. It's giving like a basket of bread that just keeps bringing bread. It just keeps bringing abundance. Okay. So I'm seeing 13 right now on the clock. So I will end it right there. Pile 1. Thank you for your beautiful energy. Please, please, please don't dim it. Let it shine for the world to see. Okay. All right. Pile 2. Gang Sarah, resistance. Let's put her here. And let's look into your powerful female energy, right? Vibration, frequency. I'm seeing here that you are the leader of your home, village, town. Okay, that's what makes you very powerful. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I'm hearing there's people who want your life. Who desire your leadership. Yeah, I'm hearing desire. There is vulnerability here. There's an understanding of your emotions here. I also heard that you have this ability to get into a certain vibration, a positive vibration, and you attract positive things towards you. Because if you check out that story, the 9 of Cups story, on my channel. You can check it out in the playlist African Tarot Stories. It talks about how he's able to attract this woman because he is in that vibration, and how his other brother or neighbor attracts a woman that's not as kind, gentle, such and such, because he's in a more negative vibration or a lower vibration. So he attracts that type of woman. Tower card. Yeah. Ooh. People can get intimidated by you, a little frazzled up by you. You make things, you will make the storm come down if necessary. Don't try. Your emotions can like really shift this community, this household, this make people think twice. The skeleton here, it's kind of like death, right? And death brings change. Death brings transformation. Lightning sparks that up, right? Washing out the old, okay? This renewal type energy in a very huge, big way, right? The Tower card can be like the scariest card sometimes to get. That's, you know, a job change. Just any type of change in your life that is huge, major. Wow, we have the Strength card and we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Yeah, heavy emphasis on you being your feminine energy coming into the room and just totally shifting everyone's world for better or for worse. I'm hearing, depending on what your leadership sees fit. I'm hearing you're not afraid to speak up. You're not afraid to put in the action, put in the work, do whatever it is that needs to be done to, to start anew. That's intense, y'all. I'm hearing earthquake. Yeah, wow, Queen of Swords. If that doesn't tell it right there. You could be a judge, right? And when you bang that gavel, you change everybody's life around. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Y'all, when I watch Paternity Court, and not even Paternity Court, Divorce Court. I like watching court shows. This is the card that comes out with the judges. Okay, they're Sword of Truth, right? Crazy in a good way. Okay, and she's the protector of pregnant women. You protect, but also if there's any sign of anything that needs to get out of the way, you're cutting heads, if that makes sense. Your words could be cutting, right? But you're just speaking the truth. And this is what makes your feminine energy very, very powerful. To just be very, very frank. You don't mind just getting rid of the BS. Cutting to the chase. I just thought of Rhonda the Thought Healer. Look up Rhonda the Thought Healer. If you ever want some straight truth, that's the person to look. Yeah, 4 cups. You ain't got time for people's boo-hoos and this and that, and my cup isn't filled, and I feel like y'all don't even really deal with that. You have things to do, missions, right? Lives to transform, cities to build. This is the type of energy where, look at the waves and even the 9 of Cups, right? Yeah, y'all solar, I feel like your solar plexus is on fire. Beautiful. And look, we got resistance. Man, y'all could be also my rebels, the people in the street who protest, the women who speak up for Mother Nature, the women who speak up for climate change, the women that speak up for children and mothers and those in foster care, my men too. You could use this feminine energy, this feminine force, this feminine rage, low-key, to make sure that things are happening, that things are on and popping. When people are slow to getting things done, slow to make sure that we take care of our waters, our oceans, our trees, our children. Again, you're the one who's like, no, move out the way. This needs to get done right now. Okay? I respect that. I feel like people respect you too, especially with the Nine of Cups here. I feel like people desire this power that you have, this confidence that you have to be able to be like, no, switch it all around, right? And there's also a respect here, though, as well. There might be a little jealousy, but most of it is just like, wow, it's more of an awe, like, whoa. Because your feminine energy is so powerful. So let's get into your the Oracle card, the Oracles. Woo! Speaking of Mother Nature, isn't that beautiful? Wow. Look at the wisdom in her hair. Woo. Okay. Gang Sarah, resistance. Our number is 22. So if you've been seeing 22s, and that comes up to 4. There's a main theme of 4 going on in this reading. 22, Gang Sarah. Shadow goddess Gang Sarah, the witch of Golden Lane, blew into Tobago on a determined breeze from West Africa to emancipate her family. She is the temple of shadows and the element of bush. Okay? Gang Sarah's shadow guidance. You are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. Embodiment. I was about to say for yourself. Anyway, embodiment. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying and pretending to see perfection that will never come. Yo, some of y'all might be scared of your own feminine energy because you know how powerful it is. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks your growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation. Look, Gang Sarah's, she's coming in to break that all up, break up the procrastination, break up the laziness, and break up the disorganization, because there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force you really are. Your declaration is, this is me, I show up. This is me, I show up. Don't be afraid of this energy, because people actually really need it. You really need it. People really need this refresher. So don't feel any type of way about it, y'all, okay? Okay. Wow, we need this. We need more people standing up and, just fighting for what's right out here, okay? And there's a way to do it. When you really tap into your feminine essence and really align with it, trust me, it's gonna all like snap up, okay? And you're gonna get rid of those people that don't understand it, that don't, that say it's too much, that say it's too exaggerated. They can't take the power, okay, of your leadership. That's for some of y'all, okay? Maybe my younger energies who haven't fully come into that power yet, right? Because we're reading for people here. And not everybody's the same, okay? All right, pile 2, love y'all. Let's get it with pile 3, Tituba. They have a whole Broadway, is it Broadway? I don't know about that, but it's a play, it's a whole musical on Tituba, because she's the first, we know about the Salem witch trials, right? But she is the first witch from the Caribbean, right? And I'm not saying she's the first Caribbean witch, I'm saying she is the first witch, y'all, that was hung. Okay, so this is a very powerful energy, and you see how it says feeling safe here? Because this card, this ancestor, she's giving us permission to feel safe, to be ourselves, despite those of us who want to hang us for just doing what we do best, for just being who we are. Can you imagine coming from the Caribbean and just teaching somebody about herbs, teaching somebody about plant medicine. And they so scared of that, they call it witchcraft and they hang you. I'm not saying, that's just an example, right? So she's from the temple of the ancestors, element of air. And I waited till everyone's reading, but I'm going to go ahead and say hers first. Great ancestor Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. Her guidance is, it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. And feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. So I am safe. It is safe to be safe. Okay, let's see. Let's put Miss Tituba here. All right. Let's see your feminine energy. Feminine energy. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and take it. What's so powerful about your feminine energy? Yeah, you guys might have really been in a dark spot and you're coming out of it with that 10 of Wands. Things were on your back. It could have been from a relationship. It could have been the fact that you weren't fully aligned with yourself. Oh, Lord, this is going to be intense, y'all. You might not have been fully aligned with your feminine. Maybe you were aligned with your masculine and you didn't integrate the feminine with it. But you see overhead, and I cannot remember his name, but for lack of a better term, right? This God figure, right? Source energy, right? Sun energy, whatever is looking over the two, right? We have to connect with this Trinity force, right? So it's not just connecting with the feminine and the masculine, but also connecting with the divine. Maybe you were in an ex relationship and y'all were there, but the divine wasn't in it. Or again, you might not have been able to connect all these three within yourself, and it could be manifesting on the outside as well. This was creating a burden, and now it's time to lay these burdens down. You've moved on from this energy. Some of you all understand this already, and you're moving past it now. Okay. 7 of Wands. See, he's sticking his tongue out at death, right? Because this almost took you under. But you all are resistant. Yeah. Yes. Yes, your feminine energy is resistant. Okay? You all might be really struggling with this, right? And the best thing to do is to take baby steps. Just start by writing your truth, speaking to people who can handle your truth, right? I'm hearing affirmations, talking to yourself in a kind manner. The words that you're saying to yourself, they matter. Listening to feminine affirmations on YouTube, right? Things that empower you, and telling yourself things that are true about yourself, not these false illusions of fear that maybe were brought onto you. It could have been an ex relationship. It could have been a parent relationship. Whatever it is that has not been, that has broken up this feminine and masculine energy from coming together with the divine and making a whole person. It could be ancestral trauma, right? And now it's time to flip this 7 of Wands. Stick our tongue out at the past, right? This teacher, she's teaching enslaved slaves, even though it's illegal to teach slaves. That's how we got to look at this. Even though you weren't given permission in the past, or you were verbally abused in the past, whatever it is, it's time to stick your tongue out at it, laugh at it, and say, hey, I'm doing this anyway. Speaking my truth, being in my truth anyway. You can't stop me, okay? Can't stop me. You might want to listen to songs about like, oh man, a Kanye West song came up. Y'all might need to channel some Kanye West. Say what's on your mind. I know some of y'all are probably like, why you bring up Kanye West? He's saying a little too much of what's on his mind. Okay, well, it's like that. No matter what people think, no matter what people say, that's the energy that is going to liberate your feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? If Kanye can do it, I'm sure y'all not going to be on Kanye's level with it, right? You can do it. I'm hearing come out the closet. Come on out the closet and shine. Hermit energy, yeah. You might have to be in this hermit energy just a little bit longer. And when we think hermit energy, we think the cave, right? But look, he's outside. He's outside with his torch. He's seeking knowledge of self, knowledge of his inner world, the night world, the stars, okay? Look, this is a soulmate energy. This is the energy that we're looking for, a divine union between our feminine and masculine, okay? Understanding our real wealth, our real value. I talked about this in Power 1. This is Martin Luther King, right? But I get more of a Bob Marley energy with this. You know, not only does he have an album, his wife has an album. His children have albums. His children's children have albums. Okay? Y'all probably jam into one of the Marleys, if not Bob Marley. Okay? I know I'm jamming to Skip. And, you know, a bunch of Marleys. Actually, Kimani, Rita. I love Rita. Anyway. In Five of Cups, there's victory. When you conquer this beast, this fear, it's going to be victorious for you. It is victorious for you when it's conquered, and you're going to learn so much more about yourself, and it's going to be a divine union within yourself. Take the baby steps, okay? This isn't this is a knight, right, which is more of a teenage type energy. It's not a page, it's not a knave, it's a knight, right? So, but I'm just feeling baby steps with it, and you're going to make those strides, okay? Once you do that, and write, journal. Some of you all need to journal your feelings, journal what it is that has been going on, right? Let me put these two together. This is like your hermit assignment, right? Going into your inner world, journaling, songwriting, whatever it is that you need to do with writing or talking your truth out, okay? So that you can come into this divine union. And the reason you're coming into this divine union is because it's not just you. Generations after you will benefit from this healing, okay? All right, Pile 3. So, yeah, I want to say bon journée. Okay, that's kind of weird. Bon voyage, bon journée on your healing. Like, have a great healing journey, all right? All right, 3333 on the clock. I'm going to end it there. Peace, y'all. I will see you guys in the next pick a card reading. I missed y'all all so much, all right? Much love.